Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Buccaneers going up against the Saints. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 14 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, a matchup in the NFC South as we join you from Raymond James Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms on the scene. This matchup today is a unique one. It's about as much about being healthy as it is about winning the game as the postseason is looming. How about it? How important will it be to win here today?
Jim, you're right. It is a unique one, but we see it more and more in the NFL. Teams that get down the last 1 or 2 games of the year where they've clinched a playoff spot. How do you approach the game? Play your starters. Give them a chance to go out there and excel. But you also, as a head coach, got to know when that time is up and take them out of the game to keep them healthy.
Cooks is back, ready to field the opening kick. The top team in the NFC will start today on defense. They'll be kicking it away here. This game is underway. Cooks has got it. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Ray Rice lined up in the backfield. The Saints take it from the 23. Smith's able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense at time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Breeze going to be in the pistol here. Intercepted. Winston's coming out now. He's been very good at finding the end zone this season. Martin solo back set. It's intercepted. Breeze coming out now at quarterback. He's in the league's top 10 in passing yards and continues to lead this team up and down the field with his great ability to throw.
Things have worked out great for Drew Brees down here in New Orleans. You know, it's a good thing the San Diego Chargers didn't want him anymore because he got hooked up with Sean Payton, and his career has just gone upwards ever since then.
1st and 10. Here's a look at the Saints offense. They don't scare anyone when it comes to their running attack. The Saints lined up in the pistol. That's a false start.
False start, offense.
In a dangerous spot here. Backs to the end zone. Stepping up to the line at the 6. 2nd and long. Rice. And he's brought to the ground. And here's the Buccaneers defense. Absolutely one of the best defensive units in the National Football League. Third down. The Saints get set at the line, needing to get to the 22 for a first.
Makes the reception. There's a flag right there.
And Rice is tackled down at the 36.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still third down.
Third down after the penalty. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Breeze from the shotgun.
Catch made. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have fourth down coming up.
And so now they'll bring out Morstead to punt. Taken down at the 21.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. The fumble by the kick return team, and look out. The football goes out there. They make the recovery. Well, good job by them.
The Buccaneers were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Has Jackson. Lewis is there to take him down.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
Looking to go up top again on first down.
Vincent Jackson has the reception. That's reception number 2 for him.
The Buccaneers coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Martin, solo, back set.
It's second down and 3.
Wilson's there to take him down. And now we'll look at the Buccaneers line up on offense today. They struggle at times to move the ball, so it'll be interesting to see how they fare today. The Buccaneers are at the line, facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week, as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. Doug Martin. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Martin's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
First and 10. Looking across the middle.
And Evans is tackled, but earns a new set of downs. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
We're back here getting ready for the second quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the first quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offense is just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side.
Second down and 10.
They go screen with Martin. Tackle made by Bird that time. The completion sets them up now for 3rd and 7. The Saints with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Martin's got the catch and the first.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First down at the 21. Jackson's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
First down here after the completion. Takes it. The Bucs are in for the score. Touchdown. Martin's now rushed for 7 touchdowns this season. Early in the second quarter, and they've staked themselves to the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, listen, don't start looking at that scoreboard, though. It's too early in the game. You just got to keep playing. Don't worry about winning and losing, but it's nice to be on top.
The Buccaneers getting set for the extra point. Extra point is good.
Winston's certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. It'll be a touchback. Breeze taking the field again. He has not enjoyed a prolific opening half to this game.
Well, I think what's happened is the defense has fooled him so far in this game. So, you know, maybe they can get to halftime. They can go in there, change the play calling, make some adjustments, and that should help the quarterback out quite a bit. Rice is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down.
The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. Breeze with the handoff. Rice is brought down after picking up only a yard.
Rice is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Saints will take the snap from the 25. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
First down coming up. Breeze got it in the gun. Hakeem Nicks has the catch.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Saints coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's 2nd and short.
Press coverage all the way. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one.
All right, following the 2-minute warning, we've got a defense trying to maintain the lead as we head towards halftime. Breeze back in shotgun formation. The Saints now move the chains.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
Tackle made by Melton that time. And a flag comes out. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
Offside. Defense.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. The Saints now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. Got a flag.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The defense, a little jumpy right there.
Still first down.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. Brings it in. Touchdown, New Orleans Saints.
Finding the end zone for the first time this season. And at the closing moments of the first half, these teams are all even once again.
A lot of good things have happened for both teams, so I think when you go in at halftime, if it goes in tied up, I think both coaches are going to be happy with the situation right here at halftime.
The Saints with a PAT to tie the contest.
The point after try is in the books.
The Buccaneers await the kick as the game has been tied here late in the second quarter. Scores 7-7.
The Saints ready to boot the football down the field. He'll have a chance to take off.
And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return.
The Buccaneers take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about
No one's going to get him now. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
They have the lead now here late in the second thanks to that touchdown, and they should have it, in fact, when we go to the intermission.
Oh, now you see in the future, huh? So you know those things. Now, I'm just kidding, of course, Jim. Like to have a little fun with you every once in a while. But, hey, nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into halftime here soon.
The Buccaneers lined up now for the point after.
Makes the PAT. The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
And no return here, so Breeze will start this drive from the 20.
The Saints offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. When you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
The Saints signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
They'll go shotgun here. Has the reception all alone.
And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Breeze in shotgun formation. Long ball to Hakeem Nicks, but it falls incomplete.
Nicks is unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. Those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
The Buccaneers defense now is going to go nickel. The Saints will take the snap from the 40. Marcus Colston has the catch. Carter's there to make the tackle.
I used to love this as a quarterback. Throw that football short, let the receiver catch it, and then look out, look at the yards after the catch. Really, really good job by the wide receiver.
The Saints will take the snap from the 25. And it's knocked down.
And here we have second down.
Breeze going to take it from the gun. Breeze, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play, what a run.
Heading toward halftime, and the
complexion of this game certainly has changed as they've now tied it up with the touchdown.
Yeah, when you're tied up at halftime, you don't know how to look at it sometimes. Are we doing great, or are we not playing well enough to be winning? So each team, each coach has to go in there at halftime and give his team some new ideas.
Inside of the uprights. The Buccaneers about to receive the kick after this game was just tied before halftime. The score's 14-14. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Buccaneers will try to continue this scoring onslaught as a shootout has developed on both sides of the field.
I have a little advice for the offensive coordinator. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep the pedal to the metal. Your players are playing great, and let them keep rolling.
And Bird came very close to a pick.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
2nd and 10. Handoff made. That's a gain of only a yard. We're headed to the half here in a tight, low-scoring defensive battle. I'm sure both teams will be making adjustments offensively coming out of the half. Larry Ridley's coming up next. Catches it at the 6 and begins the return. The Buccaneers come out onto the field, now looking to get something positive going here to take the lead in this game, Phil, as we start the second half.
Yeah, they would like to do that. Of course, you always want to take the lead, but when you get into the second half and you get on top, man, that starts to put the pressure on the other team. So that's their thinking. I think they will come out here and be very aggressive to start the second half.
The Saints will come out in the dime. 2nd down and 10. Mike Evans makes the play.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
Winston set, empty backfield. The Buccaneers from the 27. And they sack him on 3rd down, and they force the quick 3 and out. Just out of the half, and it looks like the defensive battle continues in this game.
Nothing changed at halftime, did it? The defense came out, fired up, ready to go, and they're still playing well. Offenses, I'd say the game plan for you the rest of the day is try not to make a mistake.
Good yardage picked up on that call.
The Saints love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Buccaneers defense, where was it the last time? They could not stop the pass.
Well, they were trying. I mean, they were working as hard as they could, but, hey, this group they're going against on offense, they're pretty good.
And the catch is made by Colston. 3rd catch today so far.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
Rice lines up as the single back here. And it's swatted away. The line of scrimmage is at the 40. The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd and 10. Scans the field. And it's a completion to Watson.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a 1st down. Now on 3rd and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the 3rd long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to.
The Saints from the 32. Handoff to Ray Rice. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
And it fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short, they stop the run, keeps the offense short of the 1st down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
The kick is, it's through there. The kick is good. We're now midway through the third, and with that field goal, they look to take command of this game here in the second half.
Yeah, you know, when you get to this point of the game and it gets near the third quarter, about the middle of it, hey, you just want to be in the lead, put the pressure on the other team, and I think that's what they've done right here.
The Buccaneers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense. The Buccaneers did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good, solid yards. Now, second and short, much easier to call those kind of plays.
Play clock's running down. The Buccaneers will use a timeout here early in the second half. The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Second down and 2. The grab is made by Jackson.
The Buccaneers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Second down and 10. Evans got it. First down. Taking off. Going to take it the distance. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. And the lead is theirs now. Just before we reach the fourth quarter. What a huge touchdown that could prove to be.
Yeah, we're getting to that point of the game where you're starting to think and you involve the strategy. How do you want to approach things on the defensive side? Do you want to start calling plays on the offensive side that eats up the clock? Those things are in play now.
And the extra point is good. The Saints set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 21-17. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. Breeze heads to the huddle. He's been absolutely sensational today, Phil, showing us just how proficient he can be when he's in top form.
Some guys are so good that they can just do anything they want on the field because they have so much talent.
And he's taken down.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
A long field ahead of him at the 10. And the give now to Ray Rice. Johnson's going to make the tackle.
Well, I know this. When it comes to these situations, don't take a chance, because if you do, I promise you, it's going to backfire.
The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. Going to be a penalty here.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. Third down after the penalty. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Rice is going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
We'll see what he can do here. And that's a gain of maybe 5. Welcome back, friends, as the fourth quarter is about to begin.
Flex round! Flex round! Here we go! Flex round! Flex round!
The Saints go with the dime formation here on defense. Murphy's going to pull in the bullet pass. The Buccaneers are in front thanks to their quarterback. Winston's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
Toss play here to Martin. That's a gain of 6. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. At the line of scrimmage, the 41. First down at the 41. They'll run it here. Martin's taken down at the 33.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Martin is in the backfield. 2nd and 3. Flag is out, and they get the sack.
Holding. Defense.
First down at the 28. And it's batted down. Failing to complete that one. So 2nd down here. Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. It's over to Evans for a completion. That's reception number 4 for him.
The Buccaneers are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
Martin takes the hit and is brought down.
When you're leading the game in the fourth quarter and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short gain, though.
2nd down and 7. Touchdown, Tampa. And that touchdown could have officially put this one out of reach.
Well, if it's not out of reach, it'll take 2 miracles to get back in this game by the defensive side. My gosh, they just gave up that time. They let the offense march down there and just score a touchdown that put this game out of reach.
The Saints getting set to return to kickoff. Cook's got it. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Saints got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralizing.
The defense gets the sack.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
the tackle.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
3rd and long, a big spot here as they trail late. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. Breeze ready for the snap. Empty backfield. 3rd down and 13. Breeze connects with Colston. That's his 4th catch of the day. Now on 1st down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. It's caught by Cooks. 1st down. Pressure on every snap now. They're going to the hurry-up. Back to the line. 1st down at the 42. Breeze and Colston, a famous combination for years. 2nd down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Going to the hurry-up. Under a minute to go here. And it's knocked down.
Well, when there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side, and the defense does a job like this where they are covering those receivers, there is nothing the quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
Breeze from the shotgun. He's got the catch. They'll mark him at the 28. This will be the 8th play of this drive. The corners retreating.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also
Touchdown, Saints. Charles has caught his 1st touchdown of the season. Phil, a lot of things have to go their way for them to pull this one off, but they've already accomplished one thing, getting this late touchdown to give them hope.
Yeah, that late touchdown does give them hope, Jim. And listen, miracles can happen. I remember once you actually made 2 birdies in a row on the golf course. I consider that a miracle, so you'd never know on the football field.
They try to convince them otherwise, but that's a false start on the offense.
False start, offense.
Makes the reception. That hurts. The 2-point try is denied. The Saints trying to keep their hopes alive and recover an onside kick. They have been fighting an uphill battle, and they had to recover that onside kick.
Well, it was a tough spot for him, Jim. We know that. When you're going for the onside kick and you're trying to recover it, I think your chances are about 1 out of 10. And that time, it was not on their side.
The Buccaneers offense is on the field, and they are sitting pretty. With the lead late in this game, Phil.
I like the way they are sitting in this game. You said it, Jim, and I'll tell you what, all the pressure goes to the defense. Can the defense find a way to get them off the field 3 downs and out and make them punt?
The Buccaneers from the 37. Doug Martin carries the football. The Saints will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. Coming to the line at the 36-yard line. They bring in the extra tight end. Feeds him again. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down. The Saints stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Takes a knee.
Is every win sweet, or are the close ones that much more satisfying than just blowing someone out for 60 minutes?
Well, the close ones are more satisfying because the tension is there longer. And the longer you're under tension, when it finally comes to fruition and you win, it just makes it that much more exciting, Jim.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.